Kyoshi! Rangi shouted from above. He can tunnel! Yoon rose up behind her, carried by a rising mound of soil like a waterspout, and drove his hand into the small of Rangi's back. Rangi's lips parted. Her flames sputtered out. Yoon let the girl who once defended him with body and mind, spirit and honor, fall to the ground. Kyoshi managed to reach her in time before she dashed against the earth. She caught Rangi in her arms. Her back was wet with blood. Yoon had stabbed her with a spike of earth like the one he'd used on her mother, angling the puncture wound underneath her armor. Kyoshi. Rangi's voice was the only sound that could make her see right now. Her firebender reached for her face. Stay here with me, Rangi whispered, a faint smile on her lips. She shuddered, and her hand fell before she could touch the avatar one last time. Kyoshi looked up at Yoon. The bloody earthen dagger in his hand crumbled to dust. It shouldn't have been this way, he said. But this is how it will be, over and over again, if you keep trying to stop me. I'm sorry, Kyoshi whispered softly under her breath. I'm sorry I stole your avatar hood. Yoon came nearer. You'll have to speak up. It was yours, and I took it from you. She didn't raise her voice, kept it so he could barely hear her. I'm sorry I robbed you of everything, Yoon. I'm sorry I stole your future. He kneeled down beside her so he could drink in her confession. He needed to hear it from her. But she just needed him close, within arm's reach. I regret everything, Kyoshi said, trembling. I regret what I did to you so much. Good, Yoon nodded solemnly. That's good to hear. What else are you sorry for, Kyoshi? Maybe you should apologize for what you said to me earlier, telling me I should just forget what happened. That was a terrible thing for you to say. I'm sorry for saying you had to live with your pain. Kyoshi put her palm to his chest in a gesture of comfort. Because you won't. The cold she sent through his body formed a tunnel of ice between his ribs. It happened so fast and with so much force, the moisture in the air behind him turned to frost. His back sprouted vaporous wings of crystal that disappeared just as quickly. With his heart and lungs frozen solid, Yoon fell to the side.